Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Chris, Crypto Fit UK. Oh my god. Dogs kept me up last night, so I'm a little bit fragile. I managed to get the kitchen done. Video on that will be coming shortly. It's not even crypto. I'm just gonna check out there. Right, last time I checked, it was 22.540 million. So we've gone over the 22.5 mark. It's going up, as I say, about $100,000 a day. Road to 100 million might be a little bit over excessive. However, you know, that would be pretty good. The one thing I'm going to start to try and do now, we should never do price predictions. As for new coins, because you'll never know where it's going to go. However, I'm involved in another project. If you check out my channel, there's a little bit of proof as to what I'm going to say in a second. So with obviously the launch date will be a huge pump. I can imagine 10, 15, 20 million going into that, you know, over the first week or so. The volume will be sickeningly crazy for the first 14 or so days. There's a second opportunity for a huge pump as well. So I'm not going to mention the other project I'm involved in, but the rewards pool has dropped 97.5%. Since then, the rate has been hyperinflationary. It kind of got me thinking that there could be two opportunities with SafuuX coin. Now, as you guys are aware, that when the amount of rewards goes down, the inflation of the less costs there are on the protocol. As in, like, say for example, if you put in, I know, £100 and you double it every single month, every 31 days, that's quite a lot of costs. It requires a lot of money in to get it out, the right market conditions, etc., etc. However, when the rewards drop, there'll be a higher accumulation of liquidity, meaning that the price will naturally pump on the 19th of July to wherever it is, from wherever it is upwards, and that's because the amount of rewards are being paid out are massively less. So we're going from 238,000 APY to 39.4 APY, but with an optional bonus of another 3 or 4%. Listen guys, he has keyed up this entire blockchain to be absolutely incredible. Now, he wants, you know, 6,000 projects, I mean, you know, to be involved with this, with Decentrology, and so Jesus, it's there, you know. It's a case of, we've invited people in. I still have a question about, and if somebody can answer this in the comments, because I can't. Does every single one of those projects get back liquidity by Safuu or SafuuX coin, or do they have to put in their own liquidity, or do they have to gain their own liquidity? This is what I think is going to happen. We've got currently a 1.03 trillion market cap. Now, I can easily see that going up to perhaps 4 or 5 for the whole of crypto by the end of next year. Maybe even a little bit more. Maybe even a little bit more. So, don't forget the power of what this is on Safuu. The power of Safuu is absolutely unmatched. There isn't another project out there. Well, there is a project I'm looking at the moment, which I know that is going actually under the Safuu blockchain, that I am definitely definitely interested in to do a lot more research, but it was 2 o'clock in the morning this morning, and I needed some sleep. Bless me. So yeah, I have been doing a hell of a lot of research on blockchain and blockchain technologies for just a little over a year now. I understand how the blockchains work. The one thing that does need to increase, and this is a node thing, the thing that does need to increase is the throughput on these transactions for mass adoption. And this term mass adoption is a phrase that I've used on many other videos. Mass adoption will happen. Governments will have to react very, very quickly to it. That's why the likes of Google, Amazon, Facebook, the top 3, or Tesla have not gone ahead and launched their own blockchain. Partly because they know that it will be very, very public, and it will be bigger than Ethereum by the second it launches. And we all know how much tax Google pays, right? Which is next to nothing, because the research and development tax clause in America and the UK are such that they don't have to. They're a technology company. They're researching for the better of humanity globally, and they go into these tax havens where they don't have to pay any tax. So they go to Jersey in the UK, or certain parts of Ireland, to make sure that they don't pay any tax, which, you know, okay, these tax rules are here, you know, everybody has to limit their tax, but you can't look at, you know, let's just argue for a second that they're all worth roughly $1 trillion each, right? Everybody is going to trust those names 70 to 100%, right? Look, you know, if Google launched their own coin, or coin specifically, not token, it would be pretty much game over for currency, fiat currency, as it is. And this is the reason why SafuuX in this time is so important, to make sure that we can lead the way with what we have planned. But don't get me wrong, AWS, they have some really great servers that can do anything, really. You know, amazing servers out there. So it's not for the fact that they don't have the functionality. Of course they have the functionality. It's just, why haven't they? And I think this is a very good question to ask, because, right, every single time they'd win twice. So say, for example, you had £1,000 worth of Amazon coin, right? They wouldn't lose the transaction fee. So you'd get the product on Amazon, you would use fiat currency to buy, or whatever currency to buy Amazon coin, and then they get the transaction fee and the blockchain fee. And this could happen so many different times. And then you've got to think about the logistics side of things. You know, that could be on the blockchain too. I mean, you would actually be creating a much, much, much more secure delivery system across the planet. Now, I've seen deliveries, you know, increase stupidly huge inside of quality, the timing, and, you know, even to a certain point, you know, I've ordered something on Amazon at 5 p.m. and it's been with me before 10 p.m. You know, it is a popular item, obviously there's a lot of stock, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I didn't expect it to come across that quickly. So every single one of those could be a blockchain moment. It's a fee, right? So they could say, right, you know, it's going to be 3 cents for every single time that the blockchain interacts with the logistics network. That's not unreasonable. How many packages does Amazon deliver a day? Well, millions across the planet. You could then use this for DHL, FedEx, everywhere. Other delivery services are available, people. I mean, this is not my advice. This is my opinions on where the blockchain, can go. So I've said before on videos that you can get married on the blockchain. You can buy property, like lease cars, on the blockchain. There's no limit to what you can and can't do. There are but there are channels out there that you launch videos on and you get paid in their cryptocurrency, for submitting videos. And I think that's incredible. Metaverse, where they actually pay you in their coin or token they'll pay you in their coin or token for you to have play their games. It's not something you'll make a ton of money on for sure, but you can convert it to AVAX, I'm sure, or Ethereum, and use it somehow. So I see two massive opportunities for Safuu. So my strategy, I'll do my strategy as a video tomorrow. I just need to let all of the rest of the thoughts in my head die down and come to some sort of conclusion. So I will still be buying a little bit of Safuu, like $20 every week. 20 Safuu a week for the 3 months that we've got. Well, the 2.5 months left before the blockchain actually goes in. I'm only going to do that so I can sell it and convert it into SafuuX. Now, I'm happy that I could lose all of that. That's not an issue. So there you go. I'm not expecting you to do anything special, but I am seeing that there is a bit of an opportunity for Brian and the team to actually keep the sacrifice gates open. But you buy a solid coin, like you've got a 2-month pre-sale, and I don't see that there would be any problem in doing. I might do a video on that a little bit later, but for the moment I am travelling down into Canterbury for, I actually don't know how long a day that I've got. I don't think it's going to be a full day, but it's certainly going to be a day to crack on and do some amazing work, which I absolutely love doing. I've just put marble flooring in my own property, which I absolutely love. So I've done that over the weekend. I'll post a video on that. I know that I am putting a lot of my life on YouTube, but here's the reason why I'm doing it. The reason why I'm putting a lot of my life on YouTube right now is that I'm going to be heading through a very, very stressful part of my time over the next few weeks and months. Now, what I'm going to be doing is, what I have noticed, that I'm actually handling my anxiety by using this as a platform to ease my anxieties. Now, I'm very proud to say that I've been off medication now for 3 weeks. I think this is the 3rd week now. I was on this really nasty anxiety drug which created a hell of a load of ambivalence called citalopram. Now, I'm not medically trained. I do have a lot of knowledge in this field, but none of it qualified or insured. However, but my God, I could when my tools got stolen a few months ago, I didn't really care until about 6 hours later. I hadn't quite connected an emotion to the fact that the tools that I'd been generating over a period of time had just gone. So yeah, it for me, it helped me out for a long period of time. I'm now back, baby, and I'm absolutely in love with the fact that I'm not on that stuff anymore. Beautiful, bright, sunny day today in the UK. I'm going to be working partly outside today, a bit inside as well, and yeah, can't wait to get started. And then I've got the rest of my tiling, not tiling, the rest of my kitchen to sort out, but I need to borrow a tool from the boss to actually get that bit done. Yeah, so it's going to be a rather long, full day today. However, there's a lot of stuff to do. I'm really looking forward to finishing this all off today. Get potentially 2 jobs done, and then 1 job done on the inside of my house. So, a little bit of everything today, guys. My thoughts, my opinions. Do not take any of this as financial advice. I'm just seeing the patterns in my head, recording my thoughts, putting them down. So, no matter who you are, what you do, who you do today, have an amazing day. This is Chris from CryptoFit. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've got to get to 1,000 subscribers. Today I'm 278, 279, 738 view hours. I am really working hard with you guys to make sure that I can put the best content together. This is something I'm aware of 24 hours a day. I've got all of the influencers in a private Telegram chat. We talk about this stuff literally 24 hours a day. And we all have breaking news on all of this, so keep it locked. Have an amazing day. You amazing people. I love you all. This is Chris from CryptoFit UK, signing off.